for the first endpoint security protocol would be enabling Windows Smart Screen. So what Windows Smart Screen does is, if there are any software that is not verified by Microsoft Windows, it will actually prompt the user to whether they want to really install the app. So in case if the software is unverified by Microsoft, it can be a virus which can infect the computer. Right now it is disabled, but you can easily do that by enabling it through GPE. Now, to run GPE, write run and type this GPE gpedit.msc in the run task. Go to computer configuration and go to administrative templates. Then go to Windows components, select File Explorer. Select File Explorer, and down here you can actually configure Windows Defender Smart Screen. So right now you can just enable it and click apply, okay, and it will be enabled. For the second protocol, it will be 18.9.30.4 and is to ensure that turn off heap termination and corruption is set to disabled. Now the reason why you want to set to disabled is because if a session that is being executed into the computer has been already corrupted, by disabling this setting, the operation would be cancelled by the software and prevent further damage to the computer's data. And in order to configure this, you have to go to local group policy editor, go to computer configuration, administrative templates, Windows components, and search for File Explorer. Once you're here, go to the last point here, turn off, select this one and make sure it's disabled. Once you select that, click apply and OK, and the setting will be enabled already. For the next protocol will be 18.9.41.3 and is to configure cookies to only block third-party cookies. Now the reason why you want to do this is because when surfing websites, if the cookies are stored on your computer, the website will be able to detect the server's location as well as some of the data which can be malicious to the computer. And in order to block third-party cookies, you have to go to local group policy editor and you want to select computer configuration, administrative templates, Windows components, and once you're here you want to head over to Microsoft Edge and configure cookies. And once you're here you want to click on enable and you want to select block only third-party cookies because you still want your own cookies for your first-party websites. So select this one, you want to click apply and OK, and the setting has been configured. For the fourth protocol, it will be 18.9.52.3.9.1 and this is to always prompt for password upon connection, making it enabled. The reason why you would want to enable this is so that whenever a remote desktop connection is set up on the computer, there's always a password for a barrier protection. So if let's say the hackers are trying to remote connect to the server, they will not be able to do that since they need to find a way to decrypt the password. In order to enable this particular setting, you need to head over to local group policy editor once again, go and click on computer configuration, select administrative templates and followed by Windows components. You want to go ahead and find the remote desktop services, which is down here, and once you're there you want to click on remote desktop session host security and always prompt for a password upon connection. Right now it's in its default configuration, which is not configured. Just go ahead and enable it, select apply, OK, and the setting is enabled. And for our last protocol, it will be 18.9.52.3.9.3 and this is to set client connection encryption level to a higher level. And the reason why you want to do this is because if the data that is being transferred from the server to the other computers or vice versa, the data will not be encrypted. And by doing this, hackers can easily leak through the information that is passing through the network. By enabling this setting, the data will be encrypted, so if the hackers were able to hack the data, they will still have to decrypt it to see its value. In order to set it, you have to go to group, once again go to local group policy editor, click on configure configuration, administrative templates, followed by Windows components and remote desktop services. Once you're here, click on remote desktop session host, security, and set client connection encryption level. Once you're here, just click on enable and select high level. Once you've done that, just click apply. It will set its encryption from 56-bit to 128-bit encryption, which will improve the security of the computer. So after changing the settings, you can see that the protocols that have changed are passing in the benchmark result. So for 18.9.30.2 pass, 18.9.30.4 pass, 18.9.41.3 pass, 18.9.52.3.9.1 pass, 18.9.52.3.9.3 pass.